and welcome back to another episode of Building Your Empire with SophieZo. I'm so excited for this week's guest. She is a friend of mine through the Dames, and I'm bringing her all the way here from Italy. This is so exciting. We have Miss Angela Santi, and she is Italian by birth and a cosmopolitan by vocation. She is the one-of-a-kind business and lifestyle consultant known as the Dolce Vita lifestyle and leadership style designer. Fiercely protective of her craft, the art that is the science behind the good life, she has pioneered the 4 pillars of Dolce Vita life mastery model. Working privately with a select group of ultra-high performers and global leaders, her Mediterranean-infused methodology empowers passionate, overloaded, overwhelmed business owners worldwide to live a blissful, meaningful life without losing momentum for their success. Over the past decade, Angela has seen her signature framework optimize the personal and professional lives of those in the top tier of their industry. Discipline is freedom. This is her mantra. She stands for a world where La Dolce Vita lifestyle is an essential component of success. A world where business owners are successful and lighthearted because they are living a fun and meaningful life. A world where business owners create a top-down revolution, empowering every single employee to do the same and create a new culture of the workplace. When you work with Angela, you will not find predefined programs or cookie-cutter solutions. Just like the best made in Italy artisan products, her exclusive individual result-oriented experiences are tailor-made only for you to create an impactful, long-lasting transformation. Angela, my friend, welcome to the show. I am so excited to have you here today.
Hi, Sophie. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy, honored, and really happy to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me.
It's so my pleasure. Well, let's jump right in. Here's that question that I ask all of my peeps. What is your best advice for helping business owners grow from 6 to 7 figures and beyond?
I tell you what, this will be very counterintuitive for American audience. This is work less and enjoy your life more.
That sounds good. I like hearing that. Work less, enjoy life more. That sounds good to me. Tell us a little bit more about that. We can kind of get the idea, work less and enjoy life more, but how do we get there? How do we do that and still grow that 6 to 7 figure business?
Yeah, I tell you, first of all, I tell you why. So we all know that now more than ever in the post-pandemic world, something has to be changed. And we also know that as business leaders, we are faced with the VUCA word, so we want to make the best decisions, and the best decisions should not be made from a fear and from a reactive standpoint, but from a very centered. So to be able to do that, you really have to be psychologically detached from what you see and, gain perspective. So you need to be not only to become psychologically detached from your business and your work environment, you have to stay outside. So this is the first thing. The second thing, the big resignation, the way you show up in your business determines your work environment, your work culture, and how people feel and live there. So if you are stressed and unsatisfied and and all that, people feel it and they want to go away. So creating a great environment for your people where they feel heard, seen, trusted, that you can trust, so they become self-motivated and much more attached to your vision, to the company. And this is the key. So how do you get there? I mean, how do you do that? Because you have to delegate, of course. And if you are scaling, of course, you know that. So stay out of the box if you want to think out of the box. Schedule your Dolce Vita times every day and respect it. And start from like 10 minutes, and then it will be even more and more and more until you have the full weekends, maybe even a week, every month that becomes your creative time and your on business time while you are enjoying something that you like. In this time, your brain will create new neurological paths that will be the key to really let percolate all that is happening in your business or happened in your business, in your workplace, start percolating while you're at the spa, you are sailing, you're enjoying with friends, and all that. And another thing that I would like to point out is that your skills, your soft skills, can be fostered outside. Like the number one Dolce Vita thing is to connect with people in a very lighthearted and organic way. So this is the key also for engaging your employee, connecting with them more. And now that we have all those remote teams is even more important, because when they're working from home, they can become detached. So you have to be the one who goes to them, like the Italian, like say the Italian way. You go to a cafe, you meet with people, you have this little chat, and like start really exercising outside your workplace and take all those Dolce Vita lifestyle into your workplace and create a Dolce Vita work environment and organization.
I love that. Let's back up one tiny second for all of those people in listening who don't speak Italian. What is Dolce Vita?
Dolce Vita is the sweet life, is the bespoke Italian signature lifestyle. And it means slow down, relax, enjoy the moment, live your life to the fullest, no matter what. Be kind to yourself, but also Italians are very hard worker and very successful. So we work, when it's time to work hard, we work hard. And then, oh, excuse me, now it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I have to go and have aperitif with my friends. So you go out, you connect, you have fun, and then you go back to your whatever you're doing, happy.
Awesome. I love it. That really speaks to my heart and my soul, because I love being able to work and do my thing and what I love doing, but I also like to have time away from it to spend with family, to spend time with my grandson, to do fun things. And I might be a tiny bit Italian, I'm not sure, but I do love to go eat and drink as well. Gourmet food, gourmet cocktails, craft cocktails, those kinds of things, those aperitifs that you talked about. Absolutely. And what I really loved most about what you said is you, the boss, the owner of the company, come getting into that zone of Dolce Vita, so that when you come into work, you have that energy around you, and because it is felt by everybody around you. A lot of people don't realize if they come into work all mad and angry and stressed out and huffy, it puts out an energy, and people are like, oh, don't talk to the boss today. He's not happy. She's not happy. You might get fired if you do that. You always have to set that aside when you walk in that office door, even if it's your virtual door in your own home. You've got to make that Dolce Vita change. You've got to leave it behind. And just like when you walk out of that office, even if you end your day a little upset because something didn't go the way as planned or something like that, you deal with it, and then you walk out that door and you go look for the personal Dolce Vita that you speak of. I love that. I love that. So, what is your favorite recommendation? And I know it's not cookie cutter, but what is one of the favorite things you like to recommend to your clients as that thing they do to achieve the Dolce Vita? And it can be going out to eat. Is there any one thing that you kind of recommend that seems to be doable by a lot of people, not just very specific to individuals?
So the first thing will be to think about what you are missing that you liked. Many of us, and myself included, sometimes I have to say, okay, I'm forgetting my La Dolce Vita. So reconnect with your passion, with your hobbies. Every one of us had hobbies. And if you can schedule your hobby into your week. And if you can't, for many reasons, make sure that the first thing that you do in the morning is a Dolce Vita things. Let's say Italians have this ritual. We go out of our house, go to a cafe, have espresso, chat with the bartender, with the people around. We become acquainted. We know each other. How are you? And all that. So this is a human interaction, and if you can do it, and then you go to work, and it's so find your small Dolce Vita things that you can very easily insert into your days. Maybe it's 5 minutes, maybe it's 10 minutes, but you have to prioritize it. What makes you happy?
I love that. Starting your day, it's the morning mindset, the morning thing that gets you in the right headspace and energy space to be able to go into work and have a great day and let your employees know and see you as being in that headspace of, I just did my thing. I am happy. I am Dolce Vita, and let's have a Dolce Vita day. Now, you talked about the business owner going in the Dolce Vita mindset, and then it trickles down, but do you actually encourage them to create a Dolce Vita lifestyle plan for the company, so that they can teach that this can be taught to every single employee on the team, so that everybody can learn it and do it and build that Dolce Vita culture very specifically, instructionally, sort of, kind of?
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I think it's very important now because we've seen that many people have discovered their life quality and they want it back. So let's encourage it. And I have 30 years experience, first as a business owner and then as a consultant. And what I can tell you is you have to start from the boss. You cannot do this employee retention programs, like, okay, they don't work, they don't function, let's fix them and let's buy this program and I don't need it. No way. You are the first who need to be, on that page, and you need to really extrude Dolce Vita and to embody La Dolce Vita and lead by example. So you can do these programs like in parallel. So while your employees learn La Dolce Vita, you are learning La Dolce Vita as well. So the messages are the same, you're on the same page, you're on the same culture, or you do it first and then encourage them to do it. And of course, Dolce Vita has boundaries, because when there is too much Dolce Vita, it doesn't work. When there is too less Dolce Vita, it doesn't work either. So you have to define your boundaries, and there are no there is no one definition. Everybody according to what's their culture, what they're doing, what they're achieving. And sometimes there cannot be Dolce Vita because you are like hitting a goal. But everybody has by your vision. They trust you, they love you, they feel loved, and they feel part of your vision. So they don't care if for let's say a month or whatever there is no Dolce Vita, because they know that there will be La Dolce Vita, and that everybody's impacting on the same vision.
I love that. Well, and that is such a good point, that there are going to be times where you can't have Dolce Vita moments, because when you've got a goal to meet and you've got you've got the deadlines and the work, but knowing that there is a Dolce Vita at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the process, instead of saying you have a light at the end of the tunnel, it's like, no, you have Dolce Vita at the end of the tunnel. Once you get through this tunnel, you come out on the other side to whatever your Dolce Vita is, whether that's going out to dinner and celebrating, popping a bottle of champagne, giving everybody the next day off, or a 3-day weekend, whatever that Dolce Vita is. It's built into the process of there, because there during those times of it's a work time. We've got to work. We've got to just hunker down and do it. But then when we're done and we hit that goal, we can go celebrate and we can go experience our Dolce Vita again. So I love that you bring up the boundaries, and there's a time and a place for work and less Dolce Vita, and then there's a time and a place where the work is less work and more Dolce Vita, because businesses are cyclical, life is cyclical, and there's not always the okay, every Monday, no matter what, we're going to do Dolce Vita. Well, you may not be able to get to that every Monday when you're under certain circumstances. So I love that you are, it's balanced, but it's not the same mantra of, work-life balance. It's a different kind of balance. It's a we work when we work, we Dolce Vita when we Dolce Vita, and sometimes there's longer periods of work and sometimes there's longer periods of the Dolce Vita, but to go with the flow and just make sure you're not cutting one or the other off or doing too much of one for too long. So that is really awesome. I love that. So Angela, tell everybody where they can find you, how they can learn more about you, and the Dolce Vita lifestyle that you teach. Tell us where you're at.
So I have a website that you can find under Angela Santi and say SANTI.it, like Italy. And, and I am on LinkedIn as Angela Santi. I would love that you connect with me and you read my post and you like them, you comment on them. And if you write me at angelasanti.it, and you can ask me for the laws, like of La Dolce Vita. So it's a very easy PDF with ideas how to implement La Dolce Vita right away in your life, in your business, and live this expansive, amazing lifestyle.
Oh my gosh, I love it. The laws of La Dolce Vita. That is so amazing because everybody talks about the laws of the universe, the laws of the land, the laws of this, the laws of that. There are laws of La Dolce Vita too, which is awesome. So definitely want my people to go check that out. And I want to thank you for being on the show, Angela. This has been amazing. I love bringing in this Italian perspective. It's something that I think is very unique. And I'm pretty sure my listeners have not heard of anything like it before. So thank you for being here. And thank you to my listeners. Please be sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And definitely go check out Miss Angela because she is an amazing woman and you will love her. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you next week.
Thank you, Sophie. Thanks, everybody. Ciao.